Hi there, welcome to Number One Geek. It is I, Saz, and we are back with some more Project Zomboid, and it looks like we are a bit tired. Still on the killing spree, trying to clear away some more of the stuff so we can at least see if we can find more items for Hydrocraft. Only issue being is that me and a few of the other people who do quite a bit of Project Zomboid, and we talk on Drunk on Life's channel most of the time, I've noticed that they've messed around with the targeter on this thing. You're actually not that good at targeting anymore, which makes it very hard for you to, you know, to actually fight zombies, because they don't want you to fight zombies. So yeah, a bit of a nerfing, but what can you do? It's not my game. I wish I'd spend more time on multiplayer myself. Perfect time. Coronavirus, people wanting to do something. Be a perfect time to do it. But no. We'll rather nerf the game rather than actually help people. I'm in a bad mood because I'm not feeling very well. No coronavirus, not feeling very well, but... I was chopping down trees yesterday, and I'm feeling it. Every last bit of it, I'm feeling it. Alright, let's see if I can find somewhere to rest. This is 2 stories, so I might as well go for this one. Let me shut the door as well. Oh. Now, Hydrocraft should be okay, that was weird. Hydrocraft should be updated. However, I'm not too sure whether the update is actually going to affect through, because of some of the changes that they've also made to the way the mods work. Effectively, you are pretty much locked into the mods that you choose at the start of the game, and you can't hot swap mods. And I'm not 100% sure whether any changes are going to also be there, because I've noticed that when I've started games and I've had to change stuff for my map, things haven't changed in that game. It's almost like I have to start a new game for it to actually start working. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be testing correctly anymore. So I can't actually test the game without starting a new game. And do I want to do that? No, I bloody well don't. Yes, I'm annoyed. Of course I'm annoyed. I think the developer's focus is on completely the wrong thing. Not that I'm going to stop playing the game, of course. I'll just end up learning some way to get past whatever it is they've done to this targeting system. And in the end, they'll nerf the game even more. Until people just stop playing it because they can't survive for 5 seconds. Oh, I think they're actually inside that. Maybe. No, because I can... Ah. I feel what this might need. Is this open? It is. Yes, good. Right. Now, I appreciate this game has to have a certain amount of realism in it. Yeah, we have zombies that can fall 6 stories, superhero land, and be perfectly fine after it. You know, it kind of becomes a little bit hypocritical when it's when you're, you know, when your character can't do the same thing, you'll end up with broken limbs and stuff. So why don't the zombies do that? What makes them superhuman? Why are their legs not breaking as they hit the floor? Because that's what happened. That would have happened. They'd still splat. But no. Did not realise chewing gum was able to form a stable meal. But there you go. Oh no, doesn't go for long, fortunately. At least that's slightly on the realistic side. Ah! See? Somehow I had him dead to rights and somehow I missed both times. It's going to put people off the games, devs. It's going to put people off the game if the game is highly unfair to them. It's like driving a car. And, you know, every 10% of the time the brakes don't work. Sooner or later you're going to kill someone. And the excuse is it's your own fault for being too good for driving. Too good at driving. No, guys, come on. Really got to be in my bonnet about this, as you may have guessed. I mean, we've been joking at the moment about the time where they're actually going to provide mechanic zombies. Ones with wrenches so they can take your car apart when you drive over them. So yeah, so we've got ones that can punch through metal as well, apparently. Ones that can superhero land. It's like... when did zombies become so damn badass? Instead of shambling mounds of undead flesh. The zombie realism is gone. For the sake of making it harder for the player, I think is the thing. It touts itself as a game for realism, yet the zombies are now acting in a completely unreal behaviour, including to the point where they'll actually intelligently go around objects rather than being mindless eating machines. I don't know. kind of makes me wonder that perhaps maybe I'm doing more harm than good by actually streaming this or doing the thing, because it's obvious that people like, you know, some of the things that some players do, and I know we've I mean, I take the piss out of Drunk of Life all the time about his cheeseoid things, but it does seem that every time he finds a way, the game somehow mysteriously adapts to it. And it's got to the point now where perhaps we as content providers are making it harder for people to get into the game, because we've had so much practice at it. Developers are now just watching us just to see how to screw us over, and by screwing us over, they're screwing the basic player, and by chance they're probably screwing themselves over as well, if I'm honest. Most people want to play a game to actually feel like they've accomplished something. But I'm in a pissy mood, so don't mind me. I mean, I know it's quite easy that, you know, devs can easily say mind your own business. Saz, it's our game, not yours. You just play it. Sit down and shut up. That's a fair comment. But I mean, the funny thing is that I would say that there's a good PZ community, but apparently there isn't, because you've got your purists, the people who think they're better than everybody else for having things a certain way, or calling, you know, people using cars as cheaters. You know, it's just like, well, for God's sake, guys, grow up. It's a game. It's a computer game. And that's the other thing, it's a computer game. Why is it that, you know, everyone seems to feel like you have to have a certain amount of ability to, you know, I saw a fight in Tesco today as well. That was it. I think people are just getting to their wits' end about things, and it might be one of these things where I'm getting to my wits' end. I saw two people having a fight today, so that was perhaps the strangest thing up. All over following the rules and stuff. I guess maybe people making stupid decisions is annoying me. And I feel that nerfing the game because of online players and what they get up to, rather than actually concentrating on something important for the community like multiplayer, I think that just annoys me. I think it's, I can't really say selfish, because that's not a fair word to use at all, but it's very introspective. And it's I don't know. I just feel that sometimes that the game tries too hard to be hard, if you know what I mean. And almost like a bad GM in a role-playing game, you know, foiled their plans, so they're going to throw the ball at the pram and make things harder. It's like a GM using a total party kill because the players didn't do the game just how they wanted to. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it just feels a little childish. Churlish, if I'm going to be as kind as possible. But because we're not playing the game the way they want to, they're going to make it harder for us to play it. You know what I mean? I mean, the simple fact is if somebody really wants to play the game stupidly easy, all they have to do is get one of the cheat command things, stick that on, and just play it with cheats on. None of us have been cheating. Us just working damn hard to actually get ourselves in a position to survive. I mean, it wasn't like this was easy. I mean, 90% of the time, I'll get a bite which will, or a scratch that will infect me in the first 5 seconds. Just because I happen to do well on this series is generally the reason why this it keeps on continuing. Once I die, that's the end of the series. And I know it's an inevitability. At some point, I'm going to make a mistake. But the thing is, not yet. Because I have made good decisions. Well, and I feel like now that they've nerfed the way things are, I'm being punished for making my good decisions. And if you don't want people getting killed straight off, don't have a katana. But yeah, I worry that I'm now doing more harm than good for streaming and playing the game because people are reacting to me, and that's actually that's probably quite facetious of me as well. Not facetious, egregious of me, to be honest, to actually even think that they even give a crap what I think or do. So, yeah. They probably don't. Well, I've been ranting for 20 minutes. And in the meantime, I seem to have killed a lot of zombies as well. Oh, no. I'm not sure what to do now, because I don't want to hunt these guys out. I want to take the... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to draw these buggers out again. Just draw them out into the open. Looks like I'm hungry again. Let's grab some more chips. The reason I'm just trying to draw them out into the open is because of this whole system is I now refuse to go indoors in houses. I draw them out, get doors open, smash a window, doesn't matter. But if I've got somewhere to run to, then that's best. I'm not going to do close quarter fighting anymore, because it's going to end up killing me. Which I think has lost a certain amount of fun. Because close quarter fighting, you know, having a zombie jump out on you and you're like, ah, and then deal with it, that's fine. But having a zombie jump out on you, you go, ah, and miss it because the targeting system has been nerfed. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah. Losing the theme over the games need to be impossible. Killing my immersion with over-thought game mechanics. Still on wiping these mothers out. Now, if you got thoughts, guys, why not just write down what you think about this whole situation in the thing as a player? How you feel the game affects you, the fact that, especially if you're a new player, I'd like to see from your position. I mean, the simple fact is that as a player that's been playing this for a long time, I'm only just going to get used to what they've done. And they're going to find another way to make it even harder. And is that fair on new players? Am I the cause of your misery? As you can see, me doing this exact thing is what's upsetting the devs at the moment. But let's take a look at it from a skill percentage. Look at my fitness and look at my strength. I've worked that up. My carpentry is high. I have worked hard to get this far. And that's what annoys me. Because I've managed to be successful, there's a potential that the devs have ruined the game for everybody else. Because I can't stand people being successful at the game, and that's the thing. Is you want to see people aspire to that success. That's what keeps people coming back, knowing that there is a possibility that someone can succeed at the game. And it just happens to be a matter of making the right decisions and learning from your mistakes. There's going to be a point where this game stops getting development. There's a point where it's going to have to settle for its mechanics and work, of course. But the only way this game's going to end up going is if it starts to be declared to be too hard to play or just too nerfed, and people start abandoning it and playing other zombie games. Apparently there's a new zombie game coming out. I'll have to have a look at it. It was mentioned to me. Now, I agreed with the whole knife thing from the earlier one, where you could just knife the crap out of everybody just by learning a certain way of doing things. And I'm happy that the game has changed it in certain ways, but I just think they're going too far. They're going too far, just trying to take people out. I'll get used to it. I always have. I just feel it's just a shame. It's a real shame. That realism is the expense of nihilism, I suppose. The game's got to be played our way. And we want to make these zombies nice and hard, so we'll turn them into superheroes falling from 4 stories without any damage whatsoever. I call bullshit on that one big time. Let's concentrate. See, I missed. Even with the katana. Oh, I'm tired again. I'm also tired of ranting as well. So I think what I'm going to say, thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you like, press the like button. If you dislike what you dislike, press the dislike button. But please pop something down in the comment section to let me know how I can improve my content to you. Maybe stop moaning, perhaps, might be one of them. But no, seriously, if you got some comments about how the game's changed over the time or whatever, please feel free to discuss it with me, and I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. If you like what you see, why not press that subscribe button? If you super like it, why not press the bell icon so you get updated for new content every time I do it. But I'm going to sleep. As you can tell, I am actually genuinely tired. Sick and tired. And I'll check you next time. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.